Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I'll try to explain this one here to you. The thing that different from the traditional machining is that now we gotta use the digits, we gotta use the coordinates to program it. And so,
Right.
yeah, so if we have this shape here, now if we have this shape here, and this is our stock, and this is the size of the tool. Okay, so this is our stock, and this is the size of the tool. This is the size of the tool here. So apparently you cannot make it in one cut. You have to cut it step by step. So you need to understand what we call the depth of cut. Depth of cut. So depth of cut, you have the idea, right? Depth of cut. Even you do manual machines, you cannot do it in one cut. You have to do it step by step, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So according to this one here, because we have a dimension of 0.8. We have a dimension of 0.8 here. This one, this dimension is 0.8.
Right.
So we're gonna, our depth of cut is 50 thousandths. That means it's 0.1 diameter. 50 thousandths, 0.1 diameter. You know what I'm talking?
Yeah, you're taking 0.1 at a time?
Yes, you take off 0.1 at a time. Because it's 50 thousandths, is, one side is 50 thousandths. Let's say this side, is 50 thousandths, and because it's rotating, you take 50 thousandths off this side, and you're gonna take 50 thousandths off this side too. So that's the reason that each cut, you take 100 thousandths, which is 0.1 off. Okay?
Okay.
So what are we gonna do is that we're gonna write the code, and the code starts with G20. That is good for every program. And we're gonna turn the spindle on. So this is the code here. That's the code. We start with G20, we turn the spindle on. That's almost like a good for every program. You start with those two lines. Okay?
Okay.
Now, next line, you use a rapid tool to move it to X is 0.9. You move to X 0.9, Z is 0.1. You don't want to move to Z0 because that's going to touch the stock. So you move like a Z0.1, you move there. You move the tool to here. You move the tool to here. To, I have a draw here, to here.
Okay.
So you don't touch it, but it's very close. Okay, so now next one, you got your cut. Your cut. Next one, your cut. You cut all the way, you make a cut. Next one, you make a cut. You cut straight all the way to here. You cut straight all the way to here. So next cut is a straight cut. Straight cut. Use G1 and let me see the 0.6. So G1, X is still the same. You don't have to write because X is model. We call it model.
Okay.
Model, that means it's going to carry its value unless you change it. Okay, it's going to carry the value unless you change it. So X is model, so you don't need to write it down. And Z is negative 0.6. We put a feed rate, F10 here. So you see that, this line here, Z go to negative 0.6, F10, which is feed rate, is 10 inches per minute. Okay, Why do
Okay.
we go to negative 0.6? Why do we go to negative 0.6? Because this 0 here, you see this 0 here,
Right.
you see this 0.2, this 0.2 here, this 0.4 here. So 0.2 plus 0.4, 0.6. That's why we go to negative 0.6. Z go to negative 0.6.
Negative 0.6.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And now, next, what we're going to do is that we're going to cut. So we make a cut to here. We make a cut to here. So we made a cut to here. Now we're going to make a tilted cut. We're going to make a tilted cut. We're going to make this. We're going to make a cut to here, to this point here. So we're going to make a cut to that. It's going to be a tilted cut. So from this point, I put a star here. From the star to this point. And this is not a straight cut. This is rather a tilted cut. We call it a tab. We cut a tab. So again, it's still G1. We don't have to write it down. It's still G1. We don't have to write it down. We just write down X. X is equal to 1. G is negative 0.9. Yeah, Z is negative 0.9 because you see that? Z is negative 0.9 because you see that's 0.3, right? That's 0.4.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's negative 0.9. So we cut to here, this next line here, we cut to here. X1, Z negative 0.9.
Aren't you still at 0.8 on the x-axis though?
No, because you go to here. You are cutting to here. You are cutting to this point here.
Right, but on the previous line of code, we were still at
0.9. We are at 0.9. We are at a 0.9. You see that? X 0.9. X remains 0.9 unless you...
Okay, we haven't even got it down to the 0.8 yet, have we?
We haven't.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, okay. So you made it the cut. Next, you use G0, you back the tool to Z.1. So next line, you back the tool. You back the tool straight out.
Okay.
Back the tool out straight. Okay. You don't want to cut a slanted line that's going to run into your stock. So you want to make a straight back out. And then you drop it. Okay. Then you drop it to 0.8. Then you drop it to 0.8.
And then okay. And then when you go back into the 0.6 again, correct?
No, we haven't cut it yet. You got to follow the tool. Follow the tool here. Follow the tool. Okay, so we cut it here, and then we drop it to here. We haven't cut it yet, but we drop it to here. We drop it to here. We haven't cut it yet. We cut this. We haven't cut this yet, so we're going to cut this. Okay, we're going to cut this. So we're going to cut this. Now, so we're going to cut this. We're going to use a G1, cut it. Z negative 0.6.
Okay.
Okay. Imagine in your mind, it's a straight cut. It's a straight cut. It's a straight cut, okay? It's not a slanted cut, it's a straight cut. Okay, now you want to make this cut. Now you are here. Now you are here.
Right.
And you want to make this cut.
Yeah, that's where I was getting. That's a lot of where I was getting lost.
Now you're here. You want to make this cut, and you just enter the coordinates because you are in the cut mode. You enter the coordinates. C negative 0.9. That's going to cut that. So that's going to cut. You see this? You see this? The last line. Last line. And that's going to cut this. That's going to cut this.
Okay.
That's going to cut this. From here to here. From here to here. Okay? So that's the line to cut it.
Well, isn't it still on the X 0.8 though?
No. See, I put X1 over there. This line X was 0.8. Yes, this line X was 0.8.
Oh, an X1? What does X1 mean? Sorry.
X1 means the coordinates. Means the coordinates.
Okay.
1 inch. 1 inch.
Okay.
Because this is 1 inch. That's 1 inch.
So we're just moving it back out. Okay, I understand.
Okay, that's 1 inch. Okay, now you cut this. Now you have this cut. You have this and this cut. You have this and this cut. Okay, now you have this and this cut. You just need to cut here. Just need to cut here. That's what you have left.
Okay.
This is what you have left. You need to cut from here to here. That's what you have left.
So basically we just need to come down to what would be Z.5, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And we start at X.9 again, and then go back out to X.8.
That's what you do. You go now. You back out of your tool. Use G0 to back out of your tool to Z.1. Back out of your tool to Z.1. Okay, back out to your tool. Your X is still 1. X is still 1. You back out of your tool. And now you drop the tool to X.7. X.7.
Okay.
Okay. And then you cut G1, X.8, Z negative 0.2.
Z. Okay.
Basically, those two lines, those 3 lines, the last 3 lines, remember those last 3 lines? What we do is that we do like this. We do like this. We drop the tool to here. We drop the tool to here. We drop the tool to here, where my pen is pointed at. And then we cut it to here. We cut to here. We make a cut like that.
Okay.
Okay, those 3 lines. Okay, now you back out of the tool again, G0, Z.1. Back out of the tool, and you go drop X.6. You drop, it's like you back out, drop, okay? Back out, drop, back out, drop. You do like that, okay? You don't back your tool in a slanted way. You gotta back your tool straight out, and then drop. We don't,
Okay.
we don't cut corners, okay? Machinists, we like to say we don't cut corners. If you back your tool a slight way, you cut corners. You're gonna cut something. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
back out straight, drop. Back out straight, drop. Okay, remember that. Always back out straight, drop, back out straight, drop. So you back out straight, you back out straight, you drop, you drop. You are at point 8, you back out straight, and then you drop to point 6. Is that the, do you see the code backwards? Because I see my camera here like a kind of backwards.
No, I see it. I'm seeing it all just fine.
That's fine. Okay. So it's x.6. Now we make another cut. G1, x.8, z negative 0.2. We make the same point again. We cut to the same point again.
Okay, we just lowered it. We're just taking, I understand.
Okay.
We basically repeat all the way down to the
0.4.
0.4, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stop here and let you finish. Okay, let you finish. Once you got to finish, can you email me what do you have?
Yeah, well.
Okay. Yeah. Once you got to finish, email me what you have over there. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna last week, no, yesterday I post emails through Canvas to you, and there's a video recording that talks about assignment number 3. Okay, I wrote the code for the first part of assignment number 3. So you watch that video, can you?
Yeah, I'll watch that next. I haven't watched it yet. No. But as soon as I get this one typed up, I'll watch it next and try to get that one taken care of today as well.
Okay, sure. Yeah, yeah. Please watch yesterday's video. I did that on the Zoom. So you should be able, in still Canvas, you should be able to see it. I wrote the code out for first half part of this assignment 3. So first half is already done. So you take a look at that, and if you have problems, email me, and we can do another video conference or whatever. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Try to finish this, and then watch the video and work on this. If you have any questions, email me, okay?
All right, will do.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.